Hey there, today I'm going to teach you how to draw Wolverine. So we're going to start in the middle of his head. I'm just going to draw a point right in the center of his face. And then from here I'm just going to spray out two lines, curved lines, for the mask on the top. So let's go to one side here. And then on this side I'm just going to do the exact same but on the opposite side. So we'll go this way like that. And on either side of these two lines I have the eyes. So here, let's start on the right side. I'm going to draw a curve for the front of the brow. And I'm just going to draw a curve for the top of the eye. And underneath this, I'm just going to draw a curve, so like a half circle. So for the other side, I'm going to do the exact same thing, but again mirrored on the other side. So we'll draw that little frown line, and then we'll draw a curve for the top of the eye, and then we'll come in a little bit and draw a curve along the bottom for the eye. Okay, from here, I'm going to take these 2 points, I'm going to curve them down and then into the center of the mask. So what I'm going to do is from this point, I'm just going to draw a point right here for the bottom of the mask. From here, I'm going to flare out 2 lines, like so. And from here, I'm going to try to connect this to that point. So, starting at the top, I come down, curve, and connect with that point. Start up here. Now, I'm going to go a little bit wider because I'm going in 3/4 perspective. So, let's start out a little bit wider here, and then try to connect those 2 points with a curve, just like that. And we'll go down below and draw the mouth. So I've got him gritting his teeth. So let's draw a curve like so. It's almost straight. And we'll curve up the top on one side. And I'm going to do an overlap on the side of his mouth, coming down. And along the bottom, I'm just going to do a slight curve going down. And here I'll draw a line for his teeth, so it's just inside on the right side a little bit. And on the end here, I'm just going to draw a little line straight across. And then I'm going to shade in the bottom corner, just like that. And below this mouth, I'll draw a line just for the bottom of his lip. Okay, let's go to the cheeks. So here, just below the eye, I'll draw a straight line down, and I'll curve this down past the mouth. Okay, so this is the cheek, down to the chin, and then we'll come up in a straight line, in an angle, and go straight up and tuck it up behind that mask. And from here, underneath this eye, I'm just going to do a curved line into that chin point. Okay, for the top of the head here, I'm just going to draw, we're going to go about this high. I'm going to draw a curve like so. And then from here, I will draw an angle down towards behind that mask. So there's his head. Let's go to the front of the arm here now. So I'm going to have this arm coming forward. He's going to have his claw out. So right below the chin here, I'm just going to draw a curve. Now this will be the shoulder vest of his arm. So if his shoulder is here, I'm going to draw the vest coming like so. And then from here, I'm going to do the back of his arm. So curve like that. Let's draw the front of his arm. So we've got a bit of shoulder. Okay, now I'm just going to try to follow this line here. So let's do a bicep like that. And then from here, I'm going to draw his forearm. So we'll do a curve in for the wrinkle of his arm between his bicep and his forearm. And a curve up towards his wrist. Okay, from the elbow here, I'm going to come across. I'm just going to do a straight curve to his knuckles. So kind of like that. From this point, I'll just draw a curve to show the glove edge. And now from here, I'm going to do a little bit of an overlap and draw his thumb. So his fist is kind of like this. So this line here is this back part of his fist by his thumb. Go across, come down, and I'll draw a little wrinkle. And from here, I'm going to go straight up to his first knuckle and then come in just short of that thumb. Okay, so you can see like his thumb here and his fingers are wrapped around just like that. Then at the end of his knuckle, I'm just going to draw a line and a curve. So this is his blade tip or his end. And we're going to draw 3 curved lines, really long lines going out. I'll draw a sharp straight line. Okay, so that's the first blade. And we'll do 3 overlaps. So we'll do a line like this just to match that line there. A curve and tuck it in behind that knuckle. I'll come down here and do the exact same thing. So it looks like there's 3 blades tucked in behind each other. Alright, now let's get up to this part here. So from this point, I'm just going to draw an overlap into his shoulder, just like that. Okay, and then this is going to lead into some detail in his back. So from this point, I'm going to come in to that point there. and this is going to come down. But before I do that, I'm actually going to go to the back on the other side of the arm, so this shoulder here. So like I did here, actually, you know what, I'm going to put a bit of detail here so it looks like that arm is tucked inside that vest. Over here, I'm going to draw a curve for the back shoulder, and this is going to kind of come around behind that mask. And then like I did here, I'm going to do a series of overlaps for the shoulder, like that, for the bicep. And then here, I'm going to draw the back of his arm, just like I did on this side. And then, similarly, I'm going to draw a curve for his forearm to his knuckle. And basically, I'm flipping this way now. Let's draw the front of his fist, first knuckle, curve for his thumb, edge that out, and then I will tuck that in with a curve, draw a little wrinkle there. Then from this point, I'll do an overlap and curve that into that bicep. Then from here, I can draw a curve for the edge of his glove. And I'll do the same thing like I did here. So I'm going to draw a straight line with a curve. Now this is the blade edge, or end. I'm going to draw a line like this. I'm running out of paper, so I'm just going to keep this short. So, and then we'll do a series of overlaps like that. And to the back here, I'm going to start from this point, and I'm going to draw a straight, or I'm going to draw a curve all the way to the back of his leg. So start here, so he's hunched over. And I'll just end it off like that. Let's draw some detail for his sleeve here. So, like I did here, I'm going to imagine this line coming around into that shoulder tip there. Let's go into the back here. So this point, I'm going to draw coming down into two curves, which is his belt. And then from here, I'm going to draw just a couple of jagged lines for his uniform. And up here, I'm just going to draw a curve like that, just to show some shoulder muscle. Let's get into this leg first. So here, this is his thigh, so I'm going to draw a curve like that. And then I'm going to come down into his shin. And then this is the back of his calf. Draw a line like this with a sharp angle for his kneecap. And from here, I'm going to draw a point. This is where the boot kind of goes into a point. So the boot has two things that flare out just like his mask. I'll bring those two lines in, into the ankle, and curve that out. Curve this foot out, and make a foot just like that. Go to the other side here, and this is his thigh coming up. So his leg is bent. I will draw a line here, so his leg is coming this way to his knee. So it's tucked in behind those blades, and come down. So this is his kneecap. I'm going to draw a curve to a point here, which is exactly like what I have here. And I'll come up on the inside behind that fist. Come down into the ankle. And I'll do the same here, like so. And then I'm going to curve a line like that. So this is his heel to the ball of his foot. I'll come up a little bit here. And then I'll draw what looks like sort of like a foot there with a line. And I think that's it. Oh, actually, let's add some detail to the muscle. So here's his bicep. I'll do one on this side as well. But there it is. There's a very simplified Wolverine. I hope you enjoyed this program. Please give it a like and make sure you subscribe. We'll see you again soon.